What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, Jetto. I don't really gotta do an intro, but I'm back again. This video is not what it usually would be. Like I said, what I was gonna post for content wise and etc. But it's in video that I feel like it's very important to not just myself, but to many other people out there. And you probably might see it in the title, but this is going to be like a little bit of a, I don't have a title per se, but I know what I want to say in this video. And I've been wanting to talk about this not just to you guys but to myself too, and to like look back to this video maybe just as a memo or as a reminder to myself, that to never really give up. And I don't think this video would be long, but if it does end up being really long, then I just went on a whole yap sesh. So just want to make a short disclaimer, but like I said, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna do any edits. It's just gonna be straight raw. By the way, like I said, it's 2024. We started off this year, in my view of how I started the year, it was pretty a weird slope, but it's still also a work in progress. Were there times that I did want to give up on certain things, especially when it got hard? Yes. Did I feel like that I could be better and keep going, to reach those dreams and aspirations that I really want to reach, to be able to reach to, in the goals to get to? Yes. And that's what we're going to be talking about. I just want to share my wisdom with you guys, and to myself too, because we're all a work in progress. We're all trying to grow to become the best version of ourselves. 2023 might have been like the worst year for you guys. It could be literally anything: financially, emotionally, physically, literally anything, and I'm here to say that it's okay. We've all go through really bad struggles with ourselves, and we always fight these demons that that we always wanted to let out, but we couldn't. It's always the fact that we most likely didn't have like a supporter, someone to support us, and a support system itself for someone to be next to us when we need somebody to have a shoulder to cry on, or someone to talk to, and someone to vent to. I feel like we're all we're not all faulting it, but we're all in like in the same boat, like guilt, and I'm trying to find a word for it. But I feel like this year is not just different for myself, but it's different for everyone else. I feel like I had this feeling that this year, even though not every year is going to be a really good year, but it all depends how you make of it, how you see it and what you perceive it to be. And I felt like this year for myself is going to be a really good year. I usually every year I feel like I just had the most crappy year ever, but I just felt like I really just, when you had enough with certain things and then you just like really want to get to it, you really want to really just go at it. So I felt like this year is the year that I really want to just step up with everything in life, not just like in real life, but like with stuff like this, like content wise. I feel like this would be really fun for me, because I want to play games that I do enjoy, but I also want other people to join in the games and to like have fun with me as well. Not just like my friends or viewers or whoever it is. I just want everybody to collectively enjoy themselves and to have fun. That's what really is all about, is just having fun. And there's some certain points that I want to talk about, and a little bit of quotes that I might just pull up. Maybe one. I think I have only just one, but I feel like I always say I always have a few quotes to pull up, but yeah, but it's really important, and I feel like it gradually not just really impacted my life per se, but it just like, it kind of like, in ways like, God has paved the way for me to be able to be strong and to be able to be still here, like still to be like wake up another day, wake up the next morning, and then to be able to just get up and then get to like, grinding, get to the grind basically, and just not be able to give up, and that means a lot because that means that I have like a lot more to offer as a son, but also I have a lot of dreams that I haven't really get to that get to the point of reaching. And I feel like there's a lot that I need to do, and there's also a lot that you guys also need to do as well. And I feel like, when I read this quote from the Bible, I feel like, it kind of like sits with me, because when I read the Bible, I read quotes or read certain things from the chapter that helps me and it resonates with me, and it also just helps me like, it gives me like, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it gives me a kick, but it gives me this like, that wisdom that I need to like, to keep going and to be able to have discipline and to not be able to give up when things really do get hard for other people and for myself as well. But I've always, tried to keep faith, in myself and in the Lord, and you always got to keep God first. Never forget that. That anything is really possible if you really just put your mind to it, And I'll say right now what the quote is, or what it is basically. You know. So basically, it's Hebrews 12, chapter 12, Hebrews 12:5-9. Sorry, and the quote says, "It says, my sons, do not make light of the Lord's discipline. Do not lose heart when He rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines the ones He loves, and He chastens everyone He accepts as His son. Endure hardships and as discipline. God is treating you as His children. God will make you His child to give you those tough battles. And when He gives you those battles, He knows that you're the only person that can really handle it. So if He has that much faith in us to keep going every day, that means we all have a purpose to live in life. And the way how I'm reading it, that's how I'm interpreting it and explaining it to y'all. But I feel like we all have a purpose in life. We all have a goal. And I feel like for people that feel like that they don't have a necessary goal or they don't have a purpose, I think that's BS. You wake up every day, you should be thanking the man above. There's a reason why He set us on this, this planet for a reason. We all have a purpose. We all have a goal. We all have dreams that we want to chase. But I feel like most people really want it the easy way. And to tell you the truth, it's not always going to be like that. And to say, that like, that it's for some people, they're like overnight sensations or one hit wonders. Yes, but never stray away from the fact that work is like going to the gym every day or working to get the body that you want while going to the gym. You're not going to see any progress during the first few days at the gym. But as you consistently keep going to the gym and keep working out and keep putting in the work, then like you'll start seeing results. Maybe in a year, maybe 6 months, maybe to a year, all the way up to 2 years. Now you've been going for 3 years, then you should be seeing a lot of results, a lot of changes with your body. So I just want to say that. But also the fact is that, I felt like, I've been always on and off with YouTube, and I feel like I've always had a good start with it, but I always get a little discouraged, and I feel like, I lack the support. And And there's one thing that I remember from a clip from Corey Kenshin. He always said, be your biggest cheerleader, but also be your biggest critic. And to that is like a perfect example to use, because not everybody is always going to be there for you when you need it the most. But it's also good to have supporters as well. Doesn't mean I'm contradicting to what I'm saying that's like we should have supporters. No, I'm just saying that at times you have to be your biggest critic. You gotta know, you gotta know when to like break past the limit, and to be able to know that, hey, I feel like I can be doing a lot more than what I'm doing today. So, hence, we should be doing a lot more, giving it like at least 110%, because I feel like nobody always wants to be stuck at. And I need to get more into by myself. That's the one thing I never done in this channel, is talk about myself and what I do. I don't really want to get into much in my personal life, but I never really talked about myself to y'all and on this channel. And I had this channel for like years, bro. I made it as like when I was like 10, and then I never really got into it until now, because I'm a lot older now, bro. I'm 22. So, no, I made it when I was at least 11 or 12. So around that age, yeah. So, yeah, but if there's anything that I want to say, it's just that, I want to keep the promise not just to myself, but to whoever who's watching this video, and who also needs that word word of wisdom. And also that, not just words of affirmation. It's not affirmation per se, but like just wisdom itself. So you guys can also have a good year yourself, and to keep pushing and to do great things. And you guys see in my YouTube profile picture, the man himself, the GOAT himself, Goku. He's done a lot of good things, and he's shown us and taught us a lot of things in life. How to like never give up, and to be able to wanting to get better every other day, better than what you were yesterday. So I feel like that's where I want to be at in life, to be better, to strive for greatness, be really good, and just like do a lot of good things, and then be able to help out other people whenever they're in need. And just like to do it for fun too. So, who's going to carry the boats and the logs? You, sir. You're going to carry those boats and the logs. No one else but you. And you know who I got it from? David Goggins. And we got a GIF for that. Who's going to carry the boats? Exactly. And Shia LaBeouf, what he says? Just do it. If you have to literally think about something to see if you want to do it, you should do it. Don't even think about it. Do it right then and there. Because I guarantee you will feel a lot better if you would have just got it done right when you got it done right there, than wait like 2 days later. And I feel like I always think like I want to make like multitude of content on my channel that's just not about just playing Dokkan, or not just about playing games itself. And I felt like I want to make videos on doing reaction videos, whatever it is you guys want to send, for me to react to, play scary games with my boys, or whatever it is. I'm always an open book to things like that, because I like to do stuff like that on the regular anyways. I like playing scary games, fighting games, arena games too. Like, I play COD too. I will literally play COD. I do pretty much anything what a normal dude would do. It sounds weird when I say dude twice, but yeah. So, I mean, like, you see me, bro, like look, 3 years ago, I had 14K, and I made tutorial videos. And I feel like, views really don't matter to me, but it really just showed like how good I really was, and like how kind of consistent, but what I knew, how I talked about the game, and how good I was at the game, and and I knew about like the not just the tools, but the basics of the game, and what I played, and how I was consistent with it. But I just felt like I could do so much more if I just never really quit. And this is gonna be a message to myself all the way, not we're not just counting from today, but we're gonna count into like next year, January 30th. We're gonna have to look back on January 30th. So yeah. And I feel like you know, I came to the point where, you know, there's so much I want to see around the world, you know. And I feel like, you know, I wouldn't say YouTube is a spot for this, but I feel like I want to meet a lot of people. I want to do a lot of good things, and I want to be able to make sure my voice gets out there to, you know, maybe millions of other people, maybe a hundred people, a few thousand, whoever it reaches to. It doesn't really matter, but I want to make it known that it is possible, that anything is achievable if you really just put your mind to it. I feel like that's where my mind is right now, and you know, that's why I want to, you know, spread this, like, you know, positive message to you all, whoever's watching the video. And by the way, if you made it this far to the video, leave a like. Also share this video to those who really need it, you know, to those who need to really hear this, and for those who doesn't have no supporters, and they need somebody, a support system to be there for them, a friend, a colleague, whoever it is. It doesn't matter, you know, I could be that very friend for you guys, because we're all human beings. But I feel like, you know, putting God first, you know, reading some scriptures, most scriptures from the Bible will help. You know, you don't have to be like, you know, hands down like a man of God, but the Bible and things from the Bible will really impact you in certain ways for your life, and it will change you for the better. Also, always keep a mental note about what you really want for yourself for the future, and that's really important, to not just myself specifically, but for everyone else on this platform, or whoever it is, or wherever you're watching this video from, on your phone, TV, laptop, or from your PlayStation or PC. But yeah, that's really like what I want to say. But I just want to be able to be that light of hope for people, for those who couldn't do it themselves, to be able to show them that, you know, he made it. If it's possible for him to do it, they know they can do it. And sometimes, like, I like doing like raw videos like this without editing, because I'm trying to show you the actual me. I want you guys to hear how I talk, and like, you know, for you guys to listen to my thought process and how I'm trying to speak to you guys without having to edit in no videos. And that's what I had the most problem with, is trying to be myself. And it took me a long time to understand that, like, you know, I should just not try to make every video perfect, because nothing is ever perfect. Everything is always a work in progress. Everything is always a progress. So, you know, also, before I forget, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe if you guys are new. And also, don't forget to, you know, follow the Twitter. You know, it's your boy right here. So yeah, so back to what we were saying. Yeah, but that's really about it, you know. For you know what, I can't even speak. For right now, that's all we have. I sound like a retard. No, I shouldn't say that. I sound like a dummy because I can't speak. But yeah, it's that's really what I have to say about say to you guys, really. And I mean, I did have a few more quotes. I mean, you know, it's just like, you know, it's I don't know if it would really like fit it, but I mean, I can really keep going on with, like, you know, I can just really keep going on and going on with what I say. about, just having, just being consistent, and then keeping hope in you and believing in yourself, and do good things, you know, and live a life where you don't live in hatred, but live a life where you spread good positivity to everyone else. You know, be you know be you know live an honest life, live a good life. Be good to others, even though if there might be not, if there were people that were bad to you and they did you wrong. Be good to others. You know, be different. Be one of those people that are different, and you will see how much of an impact you can change the world. And I think that's what we really need as well. Yeah. So, like I said, this year I want to really come in and just start going crazy, or I need to start thinking much. I want to be also more creative too with my own stuff. I want to do something creative on the channel. But I really haven't gotten to the point of what I wanted to do that's creative, and maybe I should take the time to really think about that as well. But for now, I think I'm gonna start posting regular content, and when I figure out what I want to do that's creative, then we'll get into that part. But that's all I really have in mind for right now. And I'm really hoping this year I can, like I said, I was telling you guys about getting a PC. That's still in the works. That's still happening. I don't know how soon, but it's probably coming very soon. But then you guys be wowed, and everything will be changing. Then I'm gonna be start streaming a lot more. And it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to start streaming COD on PC. I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's all I have to say. But I just remember, guys, that you are loved, you are cared about, and your life means everything to me, not just to me, but your friends, family, or whoever's sitting right next to you. You are just important as anyone else, and everyone else is important. Everybody's life has meaning, so never forget that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like some people just need to hear it, even though they feel like they don't want to hear it, but they should hear it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I really have to say. And I can't wait to see where this year really takes me. I know there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, a lot of trials and tribulations, and I'm ready for it. I've been through the dumps before in 2023, 2020, 2022, but I'm really, really ready to make this change. So I'm ready. I'm all in for it. So yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and if there's anything that you guys would want to have a discussion about, just if you guys would even want to have just a regular chat on the channel, or maybe just a live talk, we can also do that too. I like talking. I am a yapper. I can yap. So yeah, I mean, thank you for sitting here and just listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys take this video to heart and to account that anybody can do anything. If they put their mind to it. What did Goku say that one time to Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga? He said, hold up. Sorry. Oh my god, don't do it. Wow, once I really need it, I can't pop it up. Sorry for the sounds. Damn. Dang it, dang it. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, okay, here we go. He said, even a low class warrior can surpass an elite with enough hard work. So keep working hard, guys, in jobs, schools, whatever you guys doing, and keep pushing past your limit, and keep doing good. Do good by the community, and do good by yourself too. Be good to yourself. That's what I meant. But yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Leave a like, share this video, and also, you know, you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful night, or whatever you guys are around the world. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or maybe later tonight if there's something to drop about content on the games that I play. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. It's your boy Jetto. Have a wonderful night. Love you guys.